Hey divas! Welcome back to this very exciting video. For all my makeup lovers out there, you know that Jeffree Star just launched his Cremated Palette, his collection, the lip glosses. It is all gorgeous, but yesterday I got in my palettes. Yes, palettes. I ordered 2 of them, but I still have lip glosses coming in, a makeup bag. I think I got the straws. I went a little crazy, but I got the 2 palettes in today, and of course I had to sit down and film a video, a review. So I have my box right here, and it looks like this when you get it, with all black wrapping paper inside, tissue paper. And yes, like I said, I got 2 of them. I went a little crazy, but that's alright. What I love when you open up a Jeffree Star package is I love the little card that comes inside with his gorgeous face on it. I just love, I have like literally all of them, and I'm going to do something cool with them, I think, because I just love saving all of these, and I love the fact that it has the palette on the back, which I am so excited. So let's get into this. I am not going to open the other one just because why not keep it wrapped, so I'm just going to put this one off to the side. But here it is, you guys. I love the fact that Jeffree Star takes the time and the detail that even this little tissue paper has cremated on it, and just I love those little details. So OMG, I am too excited for this. Ooh, my goodness, it's here. Of course I want all of Jeffree Star's palettes, but the reason why this palette was like, I need this. If you hear my chihuahua walking around on the floor, she's just, you know, walking around, and I can't, you know, have her just lay down. So if you hear a little pitter patter, that's just her in the background. And if you somehow hear my monitor, he's sleeping. He's right beside me on the monitor. So if you hear that, I apologize, but this is my life, you guys. So the reason why I really needed this palette was because this brought me back to when I first started doing makeup. The really black, smoky, and gray, and like light tones. I used to do a lot of looks when I first started doing makeup with blacks and grays and whites, and this is why I really needed the palette. So when you open it up, look at how cool just the packaging is. So here's the box, really awesome. And then the package has Jeffree Star on it. I think he said this was his like first ever package with him on it, which he should always have himself on it because he's just amazing. He's beautiful. He's so talented. But I think that it was perfect that he waited for this like bam palette. So, oh my goodness, I am scared to open it up like it's actually here. Whew. So, like I said, this is a Cremated palette, and oh, these colors, you guys. I love that Jeffree Star palettes come with so many colors. There are 24 pans of eyeshadow in this palette, which is amazing. And I just love the variety. I see a lot of like shimmer tones. I see a lot of matte. I see some of like, I think his new formula, I believe, more of like a glitter type of base, but really stunning. And I just can't wait to like get into this. I already have my foundation, my bronzer, my blush, my highlight, my brows, and I also use my foundation to put on top of my eyelids as like a little base. So I'm going to take a few minutes to swatch all the colors on my arm, and when I do that, I'll be right back to show you guys, and then we will get into a eye look. Alright everyone, so I swatched all 24 colors. So I have 12 of them on the top and 12 of them on the bottom. So I'm going to read from the first color to the last color, so from left to right. So the first one is the pitch black, and it's called Hearse. The next one is Angel of Death, Gravedigger, Death Certificate, R.I.P., Pallbearer, Inheritance, Wednesday, Mortuary Beautician, Last Look, Solemnly Swear, The Morgue, Mausoleum, Embalmed, Eulogy, Life Insurance, Last Respects, Goodbye, Obituary, Burial Gown, Afterlife, Casket Ready, Death Blow, and Diamond Ashes. So Diamond Ashes is definitely one of my favorites. I love the glittery ones. Like, they are just so stunning. I believe this one is Pallbearer. Like, I love just how glittery and sparkly. I just feel like those colors go so good with how this palette is, especially with the black color with like, I think Pallbearer right here. It's just going to be gorgeous. I am going to wipe this off and then we'll get into an eye look. But I just want to tell you guys, Jeffree Star's consistency for shadows even his liquid lipsticks and his lip glosses and, you know, everything else that I've tried, the consistency is always top notch. That's why I say Jeffree Star is literally one of my favorite brands out there, just because of the time that he puts into it to make sure that it's like perfect. I know perfect is a strong word, but that's how I feel about Jeffree Star Cosmetics, that this formula is absolutely amazing, and it's so creamy, it's so smooth, it's so pigmented, and really the color payoff from what you see in swatches, from what you see into the palette, really goes on your eyes and what you're creating. So I really, really love how pigmented these colors are, and I can't wait to play with them on my eyes. So let's wipe this off and let's get into an eye look. And I can't wait to like my cremated, I believe I got the straws, but I'm using right now my Jeffree Star Christmas straw. I love metal straws, but I can't wait for those to come in. Alright, so like I said, let me look at myself. I crimped my hair, but for some reason my hair doesn't hold that good, so it's already getting a little flat on me. Don't mind that. It's all about the eyes. It's all about the palette. So let's forget about the hair. But I already prepped my eyes. I just used my Becca 24-hour foundation. It's what I use all over my face, and I just blended that onto my eyes as a base. And then I used the Anastasia contour kit, the 2 lighter shades, and I pressed that onto my eyelid just to make sure that they were all set and they wouldn't crease. I come in with the color Wednesday. It is this shade right here. You already saw it in the swatch, but Wednesday. It's more of like an ash color. And I like to just apply this into the crease. I'm not going to talk, I'm just going to do an eye look, but I am going in with Wednesday. I think I'm going to go in, of course, with Hearst, maybe Gravedigger. I'm just going to play around. I don't know what colors I'm just going to do. But right now I'm taking Wednesday as my transition shade. Next with Gravedigger, which looks just like this right here. It's a little bit darker. I'm going to use the same exact brush. That's the cool thing if you guys are just getting into makeup. Little tip, you don't need to have 1,000 of the same brush. Yes, it would be so much easier, but I don't have 1,000 of the same brush. And I'm just going to use this same brush because we're not going to go in with this Wednesday color, and even if we do, I can just use a little paper towel, swirl it off a little bit, but you can use the same exact brush. So we're going to dip into Gravedigger, and I'm going to put this a little bit lower than I did Wednesday. Okay, we are done with that. I'm going to come in with Hearst. I'm just going to take another little brush. This one's a little bit more dense. It's by BH Cosmetics. This one is also by BH Cosmetics. BH Cosmetics has really like good quality brushes, and they're super cheap, so if you're starting out, I would definitely get BH Cosmetics. But I'm just going to take this little brush right here, and it says number 6. And it's the Studio Pro if you just wanted to know what type of brush it was. And I'm going to dip that into Hearst and really pack on that black color. And I'm really going to first start pressing a lot of that color right here in the outer corner. And of course I'm going to blend it in. So you guys can see how much Hearst has totally darkened up this eye look. So let's do the same thing to the other side. Before we continue on with this eye look, I'm just going to take an eyeliner pencil. This one is just by Laura Geller, and I want to fill in my lower waterline just so I can kind of add the black down there. I put eyeliner on really weird, so do it however you guys want to do it, but I just put it on my eye and then I close my eye. So I just put it and then I close my eye. So there we go. It's on just in that little area, and then if it's not on the way you want it, kind of drag it on the lower lash line because we're going to blend it out anyways. I'm going to take Hearst and I want to smoke out the lower lash line. gonna connect it to where we dragged this line, this like little eyeshadow wing out. I'm definitely going to be using the colors Angel of Death, Pallbearer, and Diamond Ashes. So I'm going to first take Diamond Ashes and I want to put that in my inner corner, and also I'm going to be putting this underneath my brow bone. So this consistency, it's definitely more of when you put your brush in pretty hard, the shadow moves. It's not like a pressed powder. It's definitely a more, not like a gel-like, more of like a cream shadow. I believe this is his new formula from the Bloodlust palette, which I absolutely loved. So if you definitely press your brush in hard enough, you'll see the product kind of move. So it's definitely more like a cream, unlike a regular pressed shadow. So I'm just going to take Diamond Ashes, and I'm going to put this in my brow, on my brow bone. And then I like to come in and blend that out just so it's not too harsh. So you guys can see that little bit that adds up there. But I do find that like these type of cream shadows definitely apply a lot better when you use like your finger, especially with the warmth of your skin. When you use a brush, it's not that easy, but it's still, you can do it. But if you definitely want to use your fingers, use your fingers. But I like to use a brush. And always keep like a big fluffy brush on hand to wipe away any fallout. So now I want to come in with Angel of Death, which is this darker, can you guys see? I gotta turn my hand. The darkest little sparkly shade. And then I'm going to come in with Pallbearer on the lid. But I really love the way Angel of Death looks, so I want to kind of take that more like right here. And then we'll take Pallbearer more on the inner part. But I did forget to put Diamond Ashes in my inner corner. But we'll wait to do that once we get the other shadows on our lid. So I'm going to take Angel of Death. My dog has come back from upstairs, so here she is again. I'm going to take Angel of Death, and I want to apply it right here. Kind of where the black ended. So you have a little bit of this dark shimmer shade. I think a lot of people are surprised at how many colors go into a look, because I'm looking at this and it looks like I just applied like black on my eyes, but you guys know how many colors have like gone into this. So like an average person that doesn't wear much makeup wouldn't know, but we all know there's like 10 colors on our eyes. This little bit of shimmer from Angel of Death right in this part of my eye, I feel like definitely makes a difference. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I definitely think so. That's stunning. I could do a full black smoky eye with this on my lid. Ugh. And I'm just using like a flat little concealer brush to put this on. That worked really well. But let's, like a little word of advice, if you're definitely going to be using colors like this in a palette, do your foundation last. But this video is all about this palette, so I really wanted to have everything else done. But if I'm going to be using this like all the time, which of course I am, I will definitely do my foundation last, just so everything is super crisp, because I still feel like I can see a little bit of a shadow from the darker colors. But I'm not concerned, you guys. We're still going to do a bomb eye look. So now I'm going to come in with Pallbearer, and that's going to be like my lid shade. I'm going to just try to use my finger. My nails are kind of long, but I just feel like that will be so much easier on my eye. And then we'll come in with a brush, just to get in those smaller little spots. But you guys can see how much easier that applies with your finger than like with a brush. Next, you're going to want to come back in with Diamond Ashes. I'm going to come in with more of a pencil brush. This is clean. It's just a little stained. It's a Sigma brush. Sigma brushes are my all-time favorite. I probably had this brush right here for like 5-6 years. The quality is amazing. So I'm just going to take this little brush with Diamond Ashes, and I want to apply this in my inner corner. So what I'm going to do before we finish off the eye look by putting lashes and mascara on, I'm going to be doing my wing liner. This is just the Kai liner, and it's just like the pen one. So I'm just going to do a nice wing liner. one side done. Let's flip the hair and work on the other side. Wing liner done. I have a pair of Lily lashes right here. I'm not sure which ones they are because I didn't have them in a box. I believe they're Miami style. But I just put my lash glue on. I used to do a lash glue. I know everybody says that it smells so bad, but this is what I've been using since I started doing makeup years and years and years and years ago, that like the smell just totally doesn't bother me at all. So I get this at CVS for like $6. And these are my little Lily lashes. Like I said, I believe they're in the style Miami. I'm just going to kind of let those sit, and I thought, let's do something kind of cool. I'm going to wipe off of this liquid lip right here, and I'm going to take my black eyeliner, and I'm going to put that on as lipstick to go with our cremated eyes. So we just put the black liner on. Now the only thing is like when you use like an eyeliner or something, you guys can see like the pink inside your lips. I'm going to put on Pallbearer because I kind of want it to like match my eyes. And I'm going to put it like right in the middle here. And of course when you talk, you're going to see the pink inside your lips. But when you pose for a picture, you keep your lips nice and closed. I'm going to apply my eyelash that is flying around everywhere. So while I let those lashes sit and kind of get super tacky on my eye and dry, I'm just going to come out with my mascara and put this on my lower lash line. Alright guys, I am back and I put on a little headband right here because I thought it went perfectly for this palette. The last thing I'm going to do to complete this eye look is take my liquid liner and just color over the lash band so everything is blended perfectly together. My thoughts on this amazing palette is everything I expected. This brings me back to when I first started doing makeup, and this, honestly, I know for some people they would think that this is kind of like a palette they take out every little bit to do a dramatic look. This is going to be my everyday palette. So not that I'm going to create a look like this every single day, but I'm going to be using hers pretty much on a daily basis, which is the black color. So this palette is everything that I expected and so much more. The pigmentation, the quality, the way everything blended together was exactly what I was expecting Jeffree Star to put out in this palette. It is gorgeous. Even the packaging, I can't get over it. And I love this palette. Like I said, for some, it might not be, but for me, this is going to go right in my little makeup bag in my bathroom right now until I get my beauty room all figured out, because mom life, wife life, you know, you got to accommodate. So right now, I'm not working with a beauty room, but this is going to go in my Jeffree Star makeup bag in my bathroom, and every morning when I get up to get myself ready, this will be the palette that I pull out to do my makeup look for the day. Like I said, just amazing. And when this, I think it's out of stock, when this comes back into stock, get your hands on it. You need this palette in your life. And I mean, look it, you can use eye stuff to create a really cool lip too. If you guys enjoyed watching me review, do some swatches, and create this eye makeup look using the gorgeous Cremated palette, definitely give this video a thumbs up. And definitely, if you are new, click that subscribe button to join the Diva Squad. And for my OG subscribers, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video as well. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, Divas!